Hey, hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. So from yesterday we had a good trade in Solana. We had a couple of losses, but that one trade in Solana helped us recover all the losses. Starting today, I am not finding much of a price action in the market as of yet, but let's see. I have marked some levels on Solana and BTC. Let's see how markets react to that, and based on that, we might plan a trade. But if not, I'm not going to risk today. I'm not going to play any gamble today because we made good profit yesterday, and it's okay if the days you don't trade. There's a saying, no trade is also a profitable trade. So I'll just take it to my screen and I'll show you what are the levels, and let's see if the market reacts to those, then we might enter. This is the Solana chart opened up here. So what I see in Solana at 15 minutes is that market is taking a resistance at this trend line. So it has taken resistance at once, twice, thrice, fourth time today, and now it's again looking to break that resistance. So not sure what might happen here, although I expect, since the market has been testing the resistance, tested the resistance, took a small pullback. I'm expecting the market to move up, but let's see, because there is not much movement in the other markets, in the other coins as well. So I'm not sure if the market will be able to break this resistance or if it will just accumulate here for the US session. Quickly going into the BTC trade as well. So BTC, just ignore this chart that I have put in here. This is basically, I was just trying to understand at a 4-hour time frame, because at a 4-hour time frame what I saw was a possible black box being formed. So black box is a trading strategy where the price breaks a certain resistance or support level. It breaks it, then it again pulls back, taking out all the weak hands who had entered the trade at the breakout. It breaks down and then it again breaks up. So as you can see, that is something that has happened here. The trade had broken out. It started pulling back again, and if the trade keeps dumping from here, then that is a fake breakout. But if the trade has broken out, takes a pullback and again shoots up, this basically means it's following the black box strategy. But looks like the market is indecisive as of now, as you can see. However, I feel that it might give out a breakout, but let's see. Currently my focus is on Solana because it is giving us a good price action to play on. So let's see what happens here. 4 minutes left for the 15-minute candle to end. If you enter at a smaller time frame, you see it's small, forming small green candles. Let's see if it breaks out. I might enter into a long trade. Bias will be for long, but let's see what happens. Hello guys, a small update on the trade that I taken. So market soul just hit my SL, and now it looks like it's dumping. So yep, uh, the idea was that market would consider this as a pullback and will shoot back up. I still hope this happens. I am still hoping this happens because we would have become a part of liquidity. We were weak hands. Market is probably trying to remove all the weak hands. As you can see, my trade is again within my SL. I just hope that it doesn't shoot up from here. But let's see what happens. Anyway, we are out of the trade. We took about $11 of loss. Hey guys, just an update. So we had taken one trade in the day. I had longed Solana, but my SL got hit. However, right after that trade, I was watching the market for some time. I was observing the market for some time, and I was still stuck to my bias, and I had a lot of conviction. So I entered another long trade when it hit the correct levels. Maybe my levels were marked incorrectly this time. But after I booked the loss in the first trade, I re-entered another trade in Solana, long trade, and the trade worked in our favor. We were able to book some profit, but again, just like yesterday, I booked my profits a little earlier than I should have. But yeah, just to give you an idea of what the trade was, I'll take it to the screen. So if you look, let me just expand this. So if you look at this particular chart, I'll tell you what happened. The first trade that we had entered for the day, we had entered somewhere over It entered somewhere over here. So what happened in this case was my SL was somewhere around here under this particular candle. Okay, so based on the levels that I had drawn, I thought that the market would just the market is it broke out the 15 minutes time frame. It took a pullback. I was assuming that this level that you see over here would have been the support level, and then the market would shoot up from here just like the way it did currently. However, what happened is my level markings, my understanding of the level marking was a little weak at this point of time. What happened? The market took my SL. Yeah, market took my SL. It came here. I waited for it to hit the support. Market took my SL. It consolidated here for a bit, and then you see the up move. Some crazy up move again in Solana that we have spotted today. We had seen a similar move yesterday, and since I had a good amount of conviction, what I did was, so instead of entering the trade at this level, I saw that market was racing up. So as soon as the market gave me a confirmation candle over here, the second candle I entered towards the end of the second candle, and yeah, market just did a little bit over here, and then it ran up, and yeah, we were able to book about 2.82 risk to reward ratio. But if you see, market went all the way up till about 8, almost till 1:8 risk to reward ratio. So yeah, this was the trade. Even if you go over here, I booked around $29.37 profit. So you see, and happened within the 15-minute range. So no major trading fees also been cut. And here we see the first loss of the day, $11. The basic learning from today's trade is that my bias was right. My perception of the market was correct, absolutely correct. I was respecting that the market broke a particular level, then came back for a support, and then I was planning to enter the trade. But seems like just a small minor error in understanding the levels, which I will have to focus on more when I start charting my levels from the next trade. But yeah, so one thing that we learn from this is that when conviction is high, you must back yourself up. Just like we saw last week, a lot of plays that we backed ourselves and we entered the trade, and yeah, the trade goes in your favor if you are able to read the market correctly and if you are able to back yourself enough. So yeah, I backed myself again this time, and then we saw the trade shooting up. Second learning is that what I've been noticing about myself is that whenever I enter profits, I try to capture about 1:2. Ideally, that is the correct size, but considering, I mean, that is a correct strategy. 1:2 is a very good strategy for safe trades. But what uh, what a trader like me with a small capital needs to understand is that I can't play with big quantities, which means that I can't risk big. And since I'm playing with small quantities, my capital, uh, my profits are also limited to the capital that I have. So if I chase for 1:2 profits, 1:2 risk to reward ratios with the size of capital that I have, then I'm not going to increase the size of my capital pretty soon, or maybe I'll just get. There might be instances where I'll get frustrated and I'll overtrade. I'll increase the size of my trades and it'll hit my SLs and I'll be bearing bigger losses. But what I understood is that I should let my winning trades run till the point where I at least get one candle confirmation that the market might dump. So as you saw in this case, I didn't get a single confirmation. I moved into the 1 minute time frame. In 1 minute time frame, I got a couple of confirmation that the market might stop here. But again, I should have held on to the trade. I should have trailed myself to the point where my trading fees, some amount of profits I'll be taking home. But yeah, that's what I did. I ended up cutting my profits short. I saw the market run up 1:7. Just imagine 1:3 almost. I booked about $30 of profit. 1:7 would have been some $70 to $80 easy profit. So yeah, this is another lesson that I've learned today. But yeah, no more of trading today. I feel a little psychology. Uh, my psychology has been disturbed a little because it didn't hit my correct levels, and then I told myself not to get into consecutive trade, but my I mean there was a decision I had to make based on my conviction and also my rules. But my conviction overplayed at this point of time, and we entered the trade. I have no issues with that. But yeah, two major learnings is that one, I should let my profits run, and second is I should mark my levels much better. And even after market hits my level, I need to wait. Ideally, I will have to wait until it hits a bigger, like a bigger time frame. If it is hitting a smaller time frame, I should wait on the levels. I should see how the market reacts and then enter the trade. But at a bigger time frame, if the market hits that level, then I know that this trade is of high conviction and I should enter it directly. Hey, hello everyone. Just a small update. So till now, in total, we had taken about two trades, both in Solana. One hit our SL, and one was profitable for us. We went in with some about $29 of profit, I believe. Post which Solana was ranging, and I left the market to its own. I was just observing. However, in the evening period, after 6 p.m., I would say, market gave us some momentum. So it was ranging, it gave a breakout, and then it was a fake breakout. It came back in, and it was again forming a same price action that it formed in the morning. Basis that, I entered the third trade. However, it looks like I entered the trade a little too early because my SL got hit. The market came down, gave a pullback, and right from my SL point, it went back up, it shot back up. Unfortunately, I was not in that trade. I will take it through my trade. After that, also I have taken two more trades. So in total, 5 trades for today, out of which 3 have hit SLs, and 2 have given us some amazing profits. And in the last trade, like I mentioned, that I should be chasing my profits and trailing my SL. I did the same thing, but I did not expect this kind of a movement in the market. So I'll take you directly into the trade. Yes, guys. So coming back to the trade, so this was the trade that we took in the morning session. So this was our first trade. Again, over here, our SL got hit, and right from the SL point, the trade shot up. We were able to capture this trade. However, first SL got hit, but again, logic was correct, bias was correct, reading of the chart was correct. However, just the execution of the trade, we should wait for the markets to give some clear indications to enter rather than entering on our gut feeling. So yeah, this was one trade. So here we got a profit. Now after this, you see the market was ranging. It was ranging heavily, and at around I would say at around 6:15 p.m. the market broke out. It gave out this breakout candle, and it again retraced. Again over here, I entered thinking right under this this marker, this level was my SL. So I was thinking the market would give a small retracement and again shoot back up. It did that. However, my SL was right at the point of the support level, which is why market took my SL. However, it went back up. So out of anxiety or whatever you want to call it, I took a short trade. That was very surprising because most of my 90% of my trades are longs, and I'm good at reversals, not at retracements. So I was surprised at how I took the short trade, but whatever, I went ahead with that trade. Again, I took an SL and quite a brutal one this time. I took an SL and I was like, I'm done. But then I couldn't just resist the fact that the market was taking up from the levels that I had marked. So this is the level that I had marked. Market took that support and look at the trade. Just look at this trade. Bias was absolutely correct. So what I plan to do is after the market gave me this second candle confirmation, and the third candle, which was a dump, almost going to be a dump candle, but it gave a hammer-like structure at the end. That was my final confirmation, and I entered the trade over there. And yeah, we captured about 4.1 is to 4.35 risk to reward ratio. However, the market went on to give about 1 is to 10 1 is to 10 risk to reward ratio. So if I just pull this up a little, you will see Oh, more than, in fact, it's about 13.92. So at this point of time, I did the same thing that I was planning to do, trail my SL. I trailed it till this point, but the price did not take my SL. However, I gave up the trade on my own. I executed the trade manually, um, because it was at an all time. So this bar you see was an all time level. The market went till here, but then I didn't want to risk it because I already made two horrible trades right before that, which is why I was done with. I just wanted to recover my money. Now I've seen this mainly happens when I try to recover money. I get such big trades. So yeah, this was the trade for today. No more trades as of now. You see, market has got a new all-time high, not an all-time high, but a recent high. It has posted up a recent high, and now it has started dump again. I was planning a short trade again over here, but my personal bias said that I shouldn't trade anymore because, like I said in the morning, my psychology is also affected. So yeah, so those were the 5 trades for today. I need to stick to my rules a little more. I've been making such horrible misjudgments. For especially today, I took some. My levels were marked a little wrong. My bias was correct. My perception of the chart was correct, but just that my levels marked incorrectly, which is why I entered the trades too early, caught my SL, and then the trade market moved in my direction. So, and on top of that, I overtraded. Definitely, I would have to accept that 5 trades in a day. Out of those three of those are in losses. 2 of them are in profits. That is not how I would want my trading style to be. So yeah, I'm done for today. I am taking back about $635 as my capital. After my second trade, it was at about 646, but the two losses that I took right after that second trade, the third and the fourth trade, my capital went down to 612. Now, yeah, that is a risky move to take such trades, but yeah, I mean, conviction, my bias were absolutely correct. It's just that when you see your trade go in your direction after it has taken an SL, it hurts a little. Also, this is a great indication that I need to work on my quantity size, at least in in Solana. So yeah, I'll keep an eye on that from tomorrow. I'll trade it more carefully, and I'll also have to look into other pairs. I'm sorry, BTC and Ethereum. Ethereum had no price actions today. BTC was following the same price action as Solana, but I felt Solana, I understand the chart a little better than BTC, so I went trade with Solana. So yeah, that's it. No more trades for today. I don't want to make this very knowledgeable because I know I've messed up. I've messed up bad. My profits would have crossed $670 today if I had not taken those two absolutely crappy trades. But yeah, happy that we are still doing a little better, at least $2 better than yesterday. But that is nothing to feel great about. So yeah, thank you so much. Survive and strive. I know it just feels like I've come out right out of a death trap. So yep, thank you so much.